Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right, Libras, let's take a look at this. Libras, I am intrigued to see where this one's going to take us. Libras, this is just a bonus. Here we go. We've got a Two of Swords and a Nine of Pentacles. We are starting out with blocked energy, but incredible success. Almost like Libra doesn't know how much success they could have. Is Libra doing something to block this success? Seven of Cups. Okay, yes, because they are um, like not looking in the right direction. Okay, we have somebody that is extremely talented. This Libra could literally do anything. But right now, their attention is on someone who kind of dominates their mind, right? Which is bizarre because it's somebody that they've actually had to feel like they needed to either defend themselves from, or maybe that this is someone who should have defended them. And Libra could be saying, why didn't this person defend me? Why weren't they able to do that for me? Thinking about something along those lines is is actually preventing this Libra from having all of the transformative success that they should enjoy in life. We have the Star, we have the High Priestess, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, there is somebody so much better out there for our Libra. There is someone that is an absolute wish come true. There is, okay, if somebody said something unkind to Libra, whether this was an ex, whether this was a frenemy, whether this was someone in the workplace or a family member, somebody who should have had their back. Okay, we definitely see it's somebody that Libra should have felt safe with, but for whatever reason they didn't. That is still something that's bothering them when there's somebody so much better out there for them. There is this could be a Queen of Pentacles, could be somebody that would give them the world, somebody that would put them on a pedestal. And I'm not saying that, oh, Libra just needs to go find somebody who treats them like a king or a queen, but this is a queen energy. Doesn't matter if this is a masculine or a feminine, but there could be an earth sign, there could be an Aquarius, there could be a Virgo, Cancer, or Pisces who really, really admires, loves, cherishes, and would make Libra's life amazing. But Libra even knows this, but they still seem to be blocking this connection. It's like that's something it's out there. It would be a dream come true. Libra knows this person wants to treat them well, but Libra's not ready to receive that yet because they're still confused about why did someone who should have had my back become my adversary instead. Okay, so let's say this is an ex. Let's say this is somebody that our character is still feeling a vibe about. I'm not going to say a vibe with whoever like let them down, confused them, made them feel like they had to put on a suit of armor. That person is still dominating far too much of Libra's energy, and it's preventing Libra from feeling so amazing and letting somebody love them, because somebody wants to love this Libra like crazy. We got a Page of Wands. If they could, this is where like the gentle encouragement to our Libra is, we see the word imagine here. Imagine, um, instead of focusing on the face of whomever let them down, imagine first a faceless person who is looking at Libra with love from across a room. If Libra could like do a little mental exercise where they, find a quiet space in their home where they're not going to be bothered, or they sit in their car and it's parked and it's safe and it's quiet and it's looking out across some beautiful vista in a park or something, but they can safely pause and close their eyes and turn inward for a moment and like visualize a scenario where someone is looking at them with eyes of interest and love and wanting to get to know them. And again, it's to replace their thoughts of why did that one person not treat me well? Why was that one person somebody I always had to protect myself against? We want to push that dialogue out of Libra's mind and replace it with a completely different fantasy. Um, or, like I say, a creative thought process that would shove that old dialogue out of their head. And we want to start to prepare Libra for someone who does already love them, somebody who would give them the world, because that person already exists. But Libra has to like prepare the soil to plant that seed, the soil of their mind. And so the first thing is to envision it. Like, okay, let me use this as an analogy. If we were going to be landscaping our yard, we would say, you know what, my yard has nothing growing in it. It's kind of a hilly, rocky mess. We could either sit there and say, what a hilly, rocky mess. And every day we could stare at that hilly, rocky mess. And every time we think of our yard, we go, oh yeah, it's an ugly, hilly, rocky mess. Or we could say, but I'm going to transform that. So what I'm thinking about is, maybe I look at a couple pictures of other people's yards, or I go see other people's, gardens, and little by little, I start to actually pick up a pencil and sketch out what I would imagine I would like my backyard to look like. And I even say, maybe use some of the scaffolding of what's actually there. Okay, it's hilly and it's rocky. How could I transform hills and rocks into something beautiful? Okay, maybe I start to imagine myself terracing it. Oh, that would be nice. And then what if I planted something that gets tall here and, blooms in the summer, and then over here and it blooms in the fall, and, and I create a little walk path, and it's, put up a couple garden statuary pieces here and there. Maybe I install a little waterfall that trickles and winds down. Now I can envision my hilly, rocky garden being something better because I considered it in my mind. I sketched it out. Now I can start turning it into something. That's where we're at with Libra. They have to quit thinking about their hilly, rocky, messy backyard. And they need to start, this little mental exercise is the equivalent of picking up the pencil and sketching out what you'd like your backyard to look like. Or in this case, imagine what it would be like to have somebody looking directly at Libra with love in their eyes, who's interested in Libra, has it wanting to get to know Libra. Libra has to first conceive that somebody feels that way about them and how that would feel to have somebody looking at them that way. And when they get into that head and heart space, now we can see them saying, oh, this is exciting. This feels nice. Yeah, I could, because I've already envisioned it. Now I can believe it could be true. Now I can be excited about meeting this, whomever this earth energy person is, or fellow air energy is. Now I can say, of course I could imagine that, because I already have put my thoughts there. So I think this is a really important way to, like I say, prepare the soil. We got to prepare for the change. 3 of Cups. There is definitely somebody desires to be in Libra's world. Probably more than one person does, but I think Libra has like completely pushed everybody out for a period of time. I don't think that this Libra could have fathomed that there's other people that want to be a part of their life or that care about them, because they were still focused on one person who disappointed them so deeply. We have a Hermit in the reverse. This kind of speaks of if Libra were just to reach out to someone, it would be an instantaneous result, is what it looks like. If Libra breaks their silence, they would get immediate communication from whomever this person is. We have the Empress. There's our Libra. It would do so much good for Libra to see themselves as a really valuable person, which is hard to see oneself in a really valuable state if all we're thinking about is the one individual that confused us, that we had to, guard against, that we were in conflict with, that never had our back. It's really hard to realize how valuable we are when someone didn't treat us that way. That's the other reason it's so important for our Libra to get their mind out of that old thought process and stop thinking about an ex or somebody that didn't treat Libra well. Because I feel like if Libra were to entertain the idea that somebody else is out there who cares about them, and I almost feel like this is somebody who has wanted, energetically has been like, Libra, why can't you see how much I care about you? How is it possible that you don't know that I'm right here? I think Libra does know this person is there and wants to love them. And I think if they would break the silence with that person, I think it would be immediate. This person could be a Taurus, it could be a Virgo, it does not have to be. They could be the Aquarius, they could be the Pisces or Cancer. We have a lot going on there. Let me just ask, Libra would be treated really well by this person, which would probably feel amazing. But Tell me about the person who is so interested in Libra that Libra's been kind of keeping at bay. Oh gosh, they've actually gone through a lot of hurt and pain over this. They've thought, why is Libra focusing on somebody who hurt them instead of focusing on, well, me, focusing on, I'm here for Libra. Libra's in hurt and pain over somebody else, but they're not noticing I'm right here. Two of Cups in the Tower. This is somebody that is like, if only Libra could see, like, we're such an amazing match. I am somebody that loves them. So this feels very much like not so secret admirer stuff. This feels like somebody who just wishes Libra could see them as the lover that they are, as the friend that they want to be, as the companion that they want to be. And it's like, if only you could see me with those eyes, only you could see me in that light. God, I'd give anything for you to see me. Got a Page of Wands. Again, with the Page of Wands, they have, I think that they have tried perhaps to tell Libra this, but they know that Libra won't let them in. This is somebody who feels Libra is their Two of Cups. Now, please bear in mind, this whole story could be flipped, right? It could be like Libra's going, no, that's me. That's me who has seen somebody, and I know that they're my Two of Cups. But why are they so hung up on an ex who treated them like crap? Why, when I'm right here? It would be so wonderful. All they'd have to do is just like kind of give a little bit of energy to me, and they would see that this is amazing. I have a lot to offer, and I'd be true, and I'd have their back. But they have to let me in. They have to give up on the ex that hurt them and give in to me that wants to be there for them. It really feels like somebody wants to treat someone really, really well. Let me just ask this. Why is, and we'll keep reading it the way we have been, why is it that Libra, even though, remember, it could be flipped the other way, why is it that Libra seems to still be so focused on someone who hurt them? That feels like the wrong deck. Let's go this deck. Or so confused. We have the Moon in the reverse, which is Piscean energy. Did they get confused because somebody said that they loved them, and then it was like, but I know that they cared about me, so what made them turn off? They see this person as really strong and like a leader. You know what I think this is? In this story, it's as if they are so bothered. Our Libra in this story is so bothered that somebody like didn't see them as strong, because Libra sees the individual as very strong. Maybe they're a Leo, maybe they're a Pisces, but Libra was like, how come they don't see me as equal to them? It's more that this was like a chink in Libra's own armor, or the way, and I'm going to say it that way because we see somebody sitting in armor. Maybe it's because they're like, what is it about me that they found lacking? They're so strong. They're so amazing. Why do they not see me as amazing? So let's say maybe this wasn't an ex. Let's say this was a parental figure who could never like give love and show affection and show pride and like speak highly of their own like son or daughter. And Libra's like, why was I never good enough when I'm literally so much like you? I'm cut from the same cloth. I'm literally, share the DNA with you. How is it that you're so strong, but I was just never, you always thought that you were superior to me, that you were stronger than me? Why is that? What was coming up short in me? Universe, let's get a message here, because I know what I'm thinking right now, but I'm trying so hard to hold my tongue because I got sass on my lips right now. Let me tell you. No, I'll go ahead and say it, but then we'll go to the universe, which will probably be much nicer than me. What I want to say is, oh, Libra, baby, why would you think that this person is somehow stronger than you? Who cares what they think? Maybe they have an issue. Maybe this person sees themselves in a bloated, inflated way. Maybe this person is selfish. Maybe this person sees themselves as better than everybody. That means, or maybe they're deeply, like insecure that Libra's better than they are. So they want to always outpace Libra. They always want to tell Libra that they're not good enough. Jealousy makes people want to put other people down. Maybe that's what Libra hasn't realized, especially if this is like a parental figure or something that was actually jealous. But let's see. Universe, you weigh in. 5 of Cups. The universe is more gentle, perhaps. It says for Libra to maybe consider Knight of Pentacles, that the reason they've still been focused on why someone who should have been a friend to them, a support network to them, a supporter, somebody who had their back, wasn't any of those things. The reason they're still kind of focused on that, and they thought highly of this person. In this story, Libra felt really highly or thought really highly of this person, or would have wanted to admire them, or did admire them for their strength, their courage. But the universe is saying, but Libra, perhaps part of the reason why you still mull over this is because you're imagining that you missed out on some amazing connection with somebody, and you're still wondering if I could still build that connection with them. You know, I'm feeling like, how come they didn't see me that way? Or how come I still didn't get to build the connection with that amazing person? It's a feeling of loss and missed opportunity to have bonded. And that has been going on for quite a while, is what the universe is suggesting here. However, the Hanged Man, it's time for Libra to look at this from a different perspective. What is the different perspective, universe? The energy of hope, the energy of like, it might be time to wish healing for one's own self. Two of Pentacles. This is about balancing things out and saying, okay, wait a second. Maybe I should wish them well. Instead of wish for us to be in a connection or wish for them to see me in a different light, maybe I should wish them well and realize that I have my own fish to fry. Maybe it's not to like say, okay, this person's a villain, they've got problems, obviously, but rather to say, I don't really know why they are that way. I only know that I wish them well in the journey that they've chosen and the way they've chosen to behave. I'm not going to let that hurt me anymore. I'm just going to wish them well and say, well, I have my own thing. I got my own lane that I'm driving in. I got my own stuff to do. And perhaps I have more people that I will connect to and love. So let's say it's a storyline of maybe a parental figure that was, I'm still going to say, always like seemingly in competition or couldn't give. They were too powerful, too strong to like give love and reinforcement. Instead of Libra saying, why won't they? Why can't they? Instead, it's like, well, that's the way they were. They were really closed off, or they felt like they could never show emotion, or maybe they are somebody who, you know, whatever they were trained in, however they were raised, that's the only way they know how to be. But I'm choosing to be a different man or woman. I'm a full-grown adult who chooses to love. I choose to be open, and I choose to let people love me and express it, because that's important to me. I don't care. I'm not going to continue to be the way I was raised. I'm doing it different. Libra just gets to choose differently. And if they do that, we see that there's someone who loves them so much, who has like been waiting in the wings, that there is a Two of Cups out there for Libra. All right, I'm going to leave this one here. That was actually really beautiful. But Libra deserves that love and warmth. All right, thanks for being here. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up.